Display, a privacy-focused, no ads, no distractions, smart screen designed for minimalists and productivity lovers. In this video, I'll unbox it, set it up, and share my first impressions. Is this the ultimate distraction-free display? Stay tuned, and let's find out together.
Tech should help, not get in the way. So let's keep it smart, make the most of your day. No gatekeeping, just straight up fun. Press play, join in, we've only begun.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Today we're going to check out this new terminal. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. I want to say terminal, like a terminal on a computer, but it's TRMNL, terminal E-Ink Display. Yeah, that's right, TRMNL. So terminal is an E-Ink display. Basically, it's a smart screen e-ink display. It's open source that you can configure to however you want to, right? So the idea here is there's no ads, no distractions, and from what they say, there's no privacy concerns. We'll see about that. So hold tight. I'm going to jump over to the other desk and we'll do the straight unboxing with you guys, and then we'll jump back to the desk here and run through the setup process and see what that looks like. All right, guys, hold tight. Oh, fill my 2, 1. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, we're at the other desk now, and we will go ahead and jump. Sorry, I'm looking at a little screen here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump to our overhead. There you go. We're doing this live, so bear with us. This is more the behind the scenes and whatnot. Okay, so here we go. So we got this terminal. I was a little surprised. It just came like this. They slapped the label behind it and threw it in the mail like that. I expected it to be in some other kind of box. Clarity at a glance, an e-ink companion for your favorite tools. That's the little slogan on there. All Chinese writing on the display. Yeah, let's go ahead and crack the box together. All right, get ready for flow state. So it looks like they have a little thing stuck with tape, almost like a SIM injection tool or something. And if you guys could see that right there. Let's take that off first. I'm not sure what that's used yet for, but let's take it off. There it is. Let me peel the tape off of it. Let's add a little more light. So again, it looks like a little eSIM tool or something. Put that on the side for right now. We got a little cloth. Well, let's look here. So on the top here, it says turn on device, plug in USB battery, isn't charged, connect to terminal Wi-Fi, register with the device ID. Okay, so we got a USB cable here. I do have a little USB plug off the side of the screen here. I'll plug that in since they're saying it does not come charged. All right, we have a screen protector here. So I ordered the clear e-ink display. So it's a clear casing. I think they also had white and I think black. We'll look on the website once we get over there. And a clarity kit, whatever that means. So I did order the kit, not just the individual display. So that is all that's in there. So I think this also comes not assembled. Okay, so we'll pull it out of the bag. So it had one plastic bag and now it has bubble wrap. Pull that out. And there you go. That's the display. It's not huge. Looking on the back, because it's clear, we could see into it. So there's this kickstand. It looks like the battery, they have the logo on the battery in there. So again, I think they have different kits and they also sell the parts individually, right? Just the display and the PCB board. Yeah, so that was very straightforward. I'm not going to put the screen protector on yet. I want to make sure it's working and all that before I put that on. It looks like there's a little nail or screw hold right there, so this way you could hang it on the wall. Excuse me, almost sneezed. So there's a USB back here. There's a little, what feels like a switch, push button. There's a switch and a push button. The switch says on and off, and then there's a push button. So another thing to add, other than what's printed on the top here, there is no instructions in here. Turn on device. I'm looking at the instructions again here that they have. Plug in if battery isn't charged, connect terminal to Wi-Fi. I'm just going to keep calling this terminal. To me, it's like an abbreviation of terminal. Sorry if I got that wrong, guys. Register with ID. Okay, so let's try. Well, okay, so through the switch. There you go. It's booting. Please connect phone or computer to terminal Wi-Fi, network, or scan QR code for help. Okay, so you know what? Let's do this part here. Let me roll back a little bit and grab my iPhone. I have my iPhone here. If you want to see the size, so this is an iPhone Max. If that gives you a better judge of the size. I mean, it's almost about the same weight too, which, you know, this is all just plastic, but the iPhone is pretty light. Maybe it's a little lighter. Okay, so camera. Well, let me move this up a little so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just clicking the barcode. Okay, how to set up a new device, table of contents, turn on terminal. So this is their instruction manual. So it's pushing you to their online instruction manual. Connect to Wi-Fi. As the device screen says, your phone or a nearby computer to find and connect to the Wi-Fi named terminal. Okay, so we have to connect to it, which makes sense. I thought that's what the barcode was going to do. So with that said, I'm searching the networks. I see it here. I'm connecting to it. Now it's giving me a list of my Wi-Fi's here at the top. Sorry, I wasn't prepared to show the iPhone over here. So actually maybe we turn off the main light here. That didn't help so much. Okay, so it's showing, I'm going to click my Wi-Fi. I'm going to go off camera for 1 second. This way I could put my password in, click connect. Display over here is doing something. So sign up at useterminal.com/signup. Okay, so right here, we're going to pause and jump back to the desktop over there. And we'll go through finish the setup process, see what it looks like and where it goes. So this is pretty light. I don't see a battery indicator. Maybe I'll grab a battery bank and plug it in at the other computer as well. We never did plug it in over here. Okay, hold tight. I'm gonna jump back to the other computer here. So let's see. Yep, moving over, guys. Got the computer up. Grabbing a battery bank. And here we're at. Cool. All right, we're gonna keep going here. So, oh, I forgot one more thing. And let me grab a sip of my coffee here. All right. Okay, so with that said, let's jump over to Safari. Okay, and the terminal is saying to go to, doing this with you, use TRMNL.com and sign up. My name. So I'm gonna switch back to the other screen while I put in my email address and the user-friendly ID that's on the terminal itself. All right, so I'm doing that right now. This user ID. And I'm clicking sign up, save password. Okay, so I'm gonna jump back to Safari so you guys see what's going on over here. So this is all new to me too, guys. So let's take a peek here. Thomas's terminal, current devices, 0 plugins. Pieces of content displayed, 0. less than a minute ago. Need another terminal. News. I guess these are plugins. So I guess right now we're in the bottom here, which you guys don't see too much. Let's see. Okay, let's go full screen to desktop itself. All right, so this way we're not showing just Safari because we're cutting off the bottom here. All right, so we got this first item here, which is dashboard, which is what we're in. Then the next one, we have plugins, it looks like. The next one is playlist. I'm assuming this is what time of the day is you're loading what apps. I'm assuming, and from what I've heard, is you could have like, you know, your mornings, you see your schedule and stuff, and during the day you have something off, so it changes in and out. You got support, which opens up another terminal page. And then you have accounts, which has all the basic goodies there. Okay, so back to the dashboard here. Or let's jump to plugins. Let's see what's in here. What's cool. There's some stuff I want to mess around with. Some YouTube stuff I want to, you know, but you could load graphics and well, let's look. So we could put a clock. So preview. Your device will show actual. So right now I'm not seeing anything. I'll show the terminal if I see, you know, once we load some stuff onto it and see what it looks like. But I'm just looking at what we could add. So we could add an RSS feed. That's interesting. An Outlook calendar. Kickstarter, Readwise. Beautiful screensaver. How does that work? I wonder how often it refreshes if it's a screensaver. Clicky, GitHub, screenshot of a website. So maybe, you know, every hour it could take a new snapshot of a specific website to pull in some news or updates about your business. Could be cool. Private plugin, that's what I'm going to be playing with a decent amount. If you guys are still interested in this device, let me know in the comments and I will post some other videos. Let me know what you want to see. ChatGPT, find answers and inspiration. How does that work as a plugin? So you could have this run at certain times of the day and whatever prompt you have in. I guess, you know, find me, I don't know, the latest something, and it'll run at a key time. So I guess that could be helpful. That could be interesting. Let's see, hotspot, simple analytics, to-do list, shopping list, upcoming movies coming to theaters, Apple Calendar, that's great because I use Apple Calendar. I would say I would set that up right now, but I have a feeling that I'm going to have to create a temporary password or something with an app password or whatever. Publish. Oh no, it's just creating your endpoints, so you don't even need to have a thing like that. Interesting. Okay, that could be really cool. That's simple enough. Let's see what else is in here. YouTube channel analytics. It's supposed to be Mr. Beast's analytics. That's cool. You know what? Let's go ahead and link our YouTube account. Let's see. Okay, so the account is linked. Loop back period. Time span of displays. So 7 days, 28, 90. So it's not hourly in here. So let's just pick 7. Interesting. Okay, so let's hit save on that. Add it to our playlist. Okay, let's keep going with the plugins. Adding everything to our playlist, and then we'll figure out how we want to lay some stuff out for right now. So Reddit. Square, you can put it in here. Images. Motivational quotes. Product hunt. Days left until, stock prices, Bitcoin, Hacker News, To Do, TikTok. Oh, sorry, it's not TikTok. It's Tick. Personal task management, not TikTok. Parcel manager, I use that. How does that work? So you need to grab an API key. Okay. I'm just trying to get a quick overview on what's possible here, guys. So there's recipes. What are recipes? Private plugins by community members. Okay, so the top section is their official plugins, and the bottom section are community plugins. Got you. Matrix, Top Hacker News, QR codes, random riddles, football, Marvel character of the day. Yeah, people are having fun with these. Stream deal, simple calendar. Now let's take a look at the private plugin just to see what it looks like. Strategy. Okay, webhook polling static. So webhook's nice. URL, search get, post, headers, data. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And there's edit and markup. Okay, that's not really a button that we could click, so not for this. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's jump back to play. So we have on the top, our YouTube is connected. But let's go to playlist, and in playlist I see a pending, but let's go to edit here. So edit just brings us back in. So refresh rate, so we could do hourly. That seems like as fast as we can do it here. I didn't notice that before with tech. For Tech Nation, I'm assuming they're gonna put that on there. Let's hit that save somewhere. All day to every 15 minutes. So I think it's polling the device every 15 minutes. So yeah, the build up here for this video isn't, it's going to take 15 minutes for it to show here any change. But yeah. So what time is it? But it makes sense. I don't think there's a real way of pushing to the device, right? The device is just a pull device. You could set it to whatever increments you want it to pull, but you can't directly push to it. So since it's a pull device that's set to pull data at every interval, you have to set those. And it looks like every 15 minutes is the unit. Oh no, so we could go down to 5 minutes. Again, you're going to burn battery by doing this, but just for right now, display from, so I guess you can maybe even turn off. I should have added more in here. This way I could see how they batch together. Okay, so we have this, if we hover over the add a plugin, we get this layout option, which is kind of cool. So if I went to this, okay, so maybe I want the YouTube in B. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we have this type of layout. Okay, since we have a couple of minutes, so everything still says pending because I don't think it's done the first real update to the device. I wonder what that default is. So let's try to find some other. Okay, let's grab the weather. We're in. Well, let's try to just do a zip code. Temperature and imperial today, tomorrow. Okay, so let's go back to the playlist. This is confusing. So it goes back to this all day thing. So do I have to go back to this group? Okay, so no. Why did this So let's go back to playlists. Yeah, I'm learning this in real time with you guys. So this is the whole point here, right? Let's put weather as the main. I guess what gets me is that there's no real save button. Okay, so the device is saying firmware update available starting now. I'll jump over to my screen just so you guys could see that. Firmware update available starting now. All right, so you can see it again. There's the back, USB-C, on-off switch, and I'm assuming it's a reset button or something. We'll have to look it up. I didn't look at the instructions that much on the phone. So, yeah, so firmware updating. We'll see how long that takes. We'll jump back to the desktop. So yeah, so there's really no real save button here. I guess that's what's getting me. So this is what's displayed now. but we're doing a firmware update, so I guess it's not showing anything. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in. If this is helpful, please subscribe, hit that notification button so you could join us next time and ask some questions live. This is a new device that not many people have heard of, so I didn't expect a whole lot of people on. Thank you guys that did come for coming. If you guys don't know, I will have chapter markers for everything in the video itself, in the description, so you could jump around after the fact to make it a little easier to find what you need. These lives are also chopped down into either a shorter edited version or into shorts, depending on what the videos lean towards. But yeah, so the software is still updating. So what am I looking at in here? So if I click on playlist, that was interesting. So for a split moment, I saw that plugins, we have the two on the top, playlists. I am trying to click. So the logo is not clickable, but the picture is. The YouTube section here is not clickable. Interesting. Remove from playlist. Add a group. Okay, so I guess we could add groups. Can I rename the groups? Evening. Maybe I want a morning group, maybe? Morning. So I don't know, what's morning? So let's go 4 a.m. to maybe 9 p.m. So that's 1100. No, it's 12, 9, 21. 2100. Evening, I guess we'll go 21. I'll go 2115. Well, I guess I could just put 2100 and then go to 4 a.m. And that'll cover everything. So maybe I don't want the evening stuff to update that often. I want to save battery. So maybe I'll do it every 30 minutes. The morning I'm working, so I think that is something I want to do more often. Every 5 minutes, maybe, I don't know. They say so they're talking that the battery could last 3-4 months. But I don't know in real world if it gets that. Again, I'll do a follow-up in this if you guys are interested. Let me know in the comments. But what's the range here? The device default is 15 minutes. So is the 3 or 4 months based on the default, which is 15 minutes, which isn't that bad. But going down to 5 minutes, does that mean I'm only going to get about a month out of it? That'd be my question. With that said, it is a light little device. I think it's definitely cool to have. Do I think everyone needs to run out and buy one? Probably not. I wouldn't mind putting something on it to show when I'm live. You know, it wouldn't be bad. You know, again, it's an e-ink display, so the light doesn't affect anything. Would be nice to have like something like live and then hang it on the door or on the wall next to the door. You know, or going in and out. Maybe I could show the calendar on my events for the day so I don't forget when I have something going on. I could probably think of quite a few uses for it. Well, you know, this is still doing that firmware upgrade. So let's jump back to the desktop. Let's go look at the terminal website itself, right? So here's the website, useterminal.com, TRMNL. You know, let's just we'll jump right to the Safari. So in here, you know, clarity at a glance. You know, stay focused. There it is in black. I thought the clear would be kind of clean. You know, people are using it for recipes while they're cooking. People are putting it on their refrigerator. How are they mounting it? There's no magnets that I could see in the back, so I guess they're using some kind of stick-on magnet on the back or something. Anyway, it's pretty light, so I could see you getting away with that, but I don't know, opening and closing the door, I could see it falling. You know, on the desk, it does have a little kickstand. Build a playlist. This is what we were just looking at, right? You know, all these layouts. Charge every 3 months. Let's say you don't want to maintain another device and its value without any fuss. It even puts itself to sleep. Okay. So if I could get 3 months out of it, I would be really, really happy. But 3 months at 5-minute intervals, updating all day and all night, I don't know. I guess we'll have to find that happy medium. Privacy first, your device, your data. Prevents outsiders, including us, from accessing your local internet, your local network. We achieve this through one-way communication between client and server versus the other way around. Let's click on the learn more about that. Okay, because this is what I was curious about too. So, the terminal web server hosts a growing directory of native plugins. The device, PCB, terminal. So this is open source too, so you can write your own plugins and stuff for it. Can you write your own website to do this? This is that's a good question too. I haven't looked into it that much. So, okay, so the device does a get at a certain device. Like I said, it's not, there's no one could send to it. It has to request it, right? So it's requesting stuff from the web server. The web server is then doing another get request to the plugins and getting that information back. That's how that's working. Or the server is doing a post get to custom plugins, which, yeah, I don't see any documentation. Like, it's clear here that this is doing a get webhook for the native plugins, but for the custom plugins, I'm assuming it's the same thing. The firmware binary to an S3. S3 is an Amazon, right? Storage bin. All right, we got some updates on the screen. It's blinking and stuff, saying it's restarting. So we'll see how long that takes to restart now. So the update took what? Maybe 10 minutes. You're caught up. Okay, let's jump to the desktop view real quick. sorry, not the desktop, the overhead view over here. You're caught up. Add more plugins to your playlist or enjoy the outdoors. All right, so it's just seeing bars right now. It's like it didn't do its first pull yet. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I wanted to do it live, but maybe it wasn't such a great idea if it's gonna be waiting at 15-minute intervals. All right, let's go back to Safari. Future-proof and open source. Hackers welcome. Build custom plugins in less than 5 minutes for yourself or others in public marketplace. This is cool. This means you could do a lot with it. Anything with an API, you could pretty much make it work. Trusted by calm creators. So this is the display here. So they're breaking it apart, right? So the screen is a 7.5-inch 1-bit EPD E-Ink display, right? So soft back, dimensions, weighs, I was saying it was pretty light, right? It's 5.8 ounces. So that little connector right here, it says device case opener included. USB-C cable, screen protector, microfiber, and all are also available. So yeah, that little thing was a little USB, sorry, a little I'm looking, sorry guys, I guess you're not. Let me go back to the overhead. I'm actually trying to look at where you use that little like SIM card tool to open the case up. Not that I wanted to do it, but I didn't really see. I see clips on the side, 1, 2, but I don't feel any holes there. So it looks like there's two clips on every side that snaps in to place. But anyway, let's go back. We're still, you're caught up, so I don't know if it's gonna wait the first 15 minutes now before it changed to 5-minute intervals or not. All right, let's go back to Safari. No more doom scrolling. Other people that have done YouTube videos on this. I'll also say I placed the order. It said, I'd get it in like a week, and it took about a month. So if you are looking for one, make sure they're not back ordered. So it wasn't back ordered when I placed an order, but it seems like it took off around the same time I placed my order. So everything got pushed back. Yeah, and we could go look at the prices real quick too, right? So, $130. So, and it's in black, in white. The white I thought was very clean too, but I figured to go a little bit different, go clear. I figured that would match more, or you could see through it. I don't know. I don't know if I would go clear again or go with a solid color. This is definitely neat. Yeah, so if we go to next step, I just wanted to show you. So I did this clarity kit, right? Which comes with all this other stuff. So it gives you the battery upgrade. So rather than the 1800 megahertz, it comes with a 2500. Sorry, not megahertz, milliamp hours, right? And it says 4 to 6 months versus 1 to 3. So if you get the standard one, I guess you get 1 to 3, but if you get the bigger one, it's 4 to 6. So again, I got the bigger one, so I'll let you guys know how that works at 5-minute intervals. Developer edition. So this lets you use your own APIs to build your own custom plugins. So this is a big one for me. I wanted this. So even if I didn't care about the other stuff, I would have still did it. Charging cable. I mean, does anyone really need that? But again, if you bought the kit, it's $25. If you got the upgrade and the developer edition, that's $30. So you're already saving $5 plus you're getting that. So I don't know. So it looks like they have a restock in April. So we're in the beginning of March now, the first week of March. So if you ordered now, you're not getting into the restock in April. So a month away still. Yeah, it's still spinning here. You're caught up, but let's jump back to our dashboard. Yeah, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. The weather says it's still pending for some reason. Let's go back in there. I mean, let's put Los Angeles, comma. Let's save it. I'm just curious if it didn't like the zip code. It didn't tell me. And again, I'm not sure about the whole, like, why can't I manage that display I had before? And now the groups that I made are gone. Like, this is, why are all my groups that I made gone now? Right? Because nothing was in them, so they got rid of them? So I am able to see, I just noticed this too. So on this top right over here, let's go to the desktop again because it looks like it's cutting some stuff off. There you go. You do see the battery and the Wi-Fi percentage of the device. So that's neat. At least you're getting that. Now let's see, if I go to settings, visible standalone. So I guess you could have it special functions, identity, battery consumption. Here you go. My charger level is at 70%. So you could set it to go to sleep or sleep the screen for a certain amount of time. Adjust your refresh rate to optimize focus and battery life. So right now, so I wonder, even though those apps are set to 5 minutes, if the refresh rate is still set to this 15 minutes. So it looks like if I change the refresh rate down to 5 minutes, they're saying 30 days here, guys. We could turn on the firmware early releases. Let's open up the GitHub in another page for right now. So the documents, how it works. Okay, so here's the GitHub. server endpoints. No, let's show the device one more time, guys. I think we're gonna call it here. It's a little anticlimactic since it didn't update yet. But that's what we bring you. You know, first hands-on look. This is what an average person will go through, right? Hasn't updated yet. I will look into that. I think the firmware was the first thing it did. And then it probably went into the 15-minute lookups. And then, I don't know, it should go into the 5-minute from there. But I haven't seen it update yet. And this is the thing with these type of devices that are not they're not receiving input, right? So they're only sending out on given intervals. Again, guys, if you want to see more about this little device, or something specific, let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy with making another quick video showing more about what this can do and what I've done with it, and what I'm using it for. Okay, guys, until next time. Take care.